Hi everybody, welcome to the weekly energies, Monday to Friday, 28th of November through to the 2nd of December, the last month of the year. Can you believe it? I certainly can't. Okay, I'm going to do a card for each day, but before that I'm just going to do an overall energy for the week. I'm just going to pull one of my moon cards to see what the overall message is for the collective. Now, please come back to this at any time because you might be reading this on a Monday and it might not resonate, but by Wednesday, Thursday, back over the reading, it might make sense. Okay, guys, let's see what we have. What's the overall energy and message that the moon, now this is our emotions. Let's see what emotions are coming up this week. What do we have? You are good enough. You are good enough, everybody, this week. And surrender to the divine is at the bottom, which is a full moon energy. Whoa. Full moon energy. So these are the emotions. So this is big. Full moons are big energy, although there isn't a full moon yet till the week after. That'll be in Gemini. This is saying to me is it's going to be a confusing week emotionally, but you're going to get messages, you're going to get triggers. Knowing your worth and value. Every time I come on to speak, guys, lately my throat chakra is going crazy. We have a planet Mars in retrograde, meaning going back over all things. When a planet is in retrograde, and it happens, depending on the planet, but it can happen once a year or 3 times a year. Retrograde means it's going back over old things to be reviewed, released, completed, or reformed. So there's some areas in your life, I feel, that are coming in this week whereby you are looking at your self-worth and value. Does this situation serve my growth, serve my energy, serve my love, serve my time? Am I wasting my energy? That's what I feel this energy is this week. That's the overall message. I'll pop them up there. Throat chakra. Throat chakra. We have a lot of chakra energy, throat chakra energy right now, and I'm going to go into my chakra wisdom oracle cards to pan out the days of the week, and then I'm going to expand with another deck, but I'm sticking with the theme of the chakras right now. I'm really connecting with these energy centers within us. So let's see what is in store for Monday. Let's see what's in store for Monday, guys. We have the Knight of Cups. Oh, wow. That's weird. So this is, I have 2 decks of my chakra cards. I have my Chakra Wisdom Oracle and I have my Chakra Wisdom Tarot. And these 2 cards were mixed up in these. So this obviously wants to be seen because I shuffled them and they were at the top. So the Knight of Cups and the 3 of Coins. So this is, to me, there's the throat chakra energy. Blue is the throat. Yellow is a solar plexus. Big energy around our throat and our power, our solar plexus. Throat is communication, words that you have been suppressed and needing to speak. This also can be our critical mind. There's a situation here. I'm going to put these cards back in the deck, but I want to talk about them because they've come to my attention. There's a situation here whereby there's some situation where you're giving your power away to a third party. That represents the solar plexus energy, the 3 of Coins here on the left-hand side. It's a third party situation, being seen, being heard, being recognised. Now remember what I was saying about you are good enough. There may be some kind of, and I'm going back to the blue card now, which is the Knight of Cups. There's some kind of offer coming in, so kind of emotional. And I want to say communication because this is throat chakra. Coming in to do with third party situations. Something wants to recreate. And it's something to do with where you've given your power away to a situation. Interesting. Right, I'll put them back in that deck and I'll start again. Let's go to Monday. What do we have for Monday? Monday the 28th of November, we have recovery. So this says to me, this is the this is the crown chakra. And this is, no it's not, it's the third eye. Forgive me. This is the third eye. And this is your intuition. This is where on Monday you are trusting, or you should trust your intuition, because that's what holds the key to some higher wisdom, some higher knowledge, to a recovery of a situation, of a problem, whether that's recovery from an illness. There's something that you need to go into your intuition. And this is maybe where the surrender to the divine is coming in. Tuesday, guilt. This is your sacral chakra, where we create from, where we nourish ourselves. This is our self-worth and value, our creative side, our divine feminine, whether man or woman. Guilt, whether this is your guilt, you're working through guilt, or you're working through, somebody else is working through this. But guilt is going to be coming up on Tuesday. I'm going to clarify more, and I'll look at the bigger picture of these energies. Wednesday, acceptance, root chakra energy. Root chakra is our foundation, divine masculine power, where we have to accept people for who they are. By Wednesday, there's something coming in here where we've had to accept something or someone or a situation for what it is. What else do we have? So we're going on to Thursday. Rejection. This came up last week, or the week before actually, guys. No, it might be last week. Rejection. This is the crown chakra. Where are we holding fears of rejection, abandonment? By Thursday, this is the energy. Rejection. It might be blocking you in moving forward, of going for a new job, of exploring, of going on a new adventure, booking that dream holiday that you've always wanted to go on, applying for a new position, starting up your own business. There's many things that can be attached to this. I'm trying to get the sun off that card, guys. I don't want to block the sun out. But it's saying, even rejection in relationships, even rejection in the loved ones that we're around, there's some kind of rejection coming in, or the fear of rejection on Thursday. What do we have for Friday? Gratitude. This came up also. This is, again, the third eye. So we start Monday with the third eye, your intuition, and we end it on Friday with gratitude. Your third eye energy, trusting that intuitive energy. Now here we have the heart. We have a loving bond between two females. Now whether you're a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. We take on the feminine energy. The feminine energy is how we receive love. But this, to me, looks reciprocated energy. And this lady here is pregnant. So she's birthing anew on Friday. So there's something coming in to do with a connection. So it could be siblings, it could be mother energy, daughter energy, girlfriend, wife. You know, you put the dynamics in. But remember, it doesn't have to be gender specific. But this is just how that energy makes you feel, that divine feminine, receiving love, feeling supported, feeling loved, and feeling worthy. Going back to this, you are good enough. Bottom of the deck, we have insecurity. So root chakra here again. So again, divine masculine energy. Working through your demons, working through your restrictions, working through your fears. Look how that man is stood there guarding his heart. And the devil's attached to this energy. There's some insecurities coming up to be released, to be recognised this week. And you've got to surrender to the divine. Know you are good enough. Detach. Some of you need to detach from these old emotions, fears, situations that are keeping you stuck, that are keeping you from loving yourself, keeping you from loving others. Okay. Interesting energy. Let's go into my chakra tarot again. Now remember what came up. It was the Knight of Cups and it was the Three of Coins. Three of Pentacles in traditional tarot. Let's see what the want to clarify with Recovery Monday. Victory energy. Now, it's interesting that we've pulled the same colour. So therefore, this is connecting very much into that intuitive energy. Surrender to the divine. This is where your recovery is, but you're going to have victory. The 6 is about balance and harmony. Though for those who like the numerology of the numbers. Wands is fire. So this is that Leo energy, that being proud of yourself, achieving something mighty that's bringing a situation into balance. This also can be to do with relationships, romantic relationships, but doesn't have to be, because it's fire. That's our passions. Then we have Tuesday, guilt. 7 of Wands. So this is the crown chakra, and this is going undo that guilt. So the crown chakra is that connection to spirit, to a higher mind, to a higher source, to your higher self. The 7 of Wands is a very protective energy, a defensive energy. But it's connecting to the sacral chakra of creation, guilt, shame. And this is why some of you, now this is just a message for some, there might have been a situation where you've been very defensive, protecting your heart. Again, remember what that insecurity card was. When the devil keeps you in fear, we're reactive because we're in a fear state. We're not in a higher state. So the 7 of Wands is a defensive energy. You can see that she's surrounded by wands. In fact, she's surrounded by the 6 of Wands, which is interesting because that's the card that came before this. And that was victory. So she here is guarding her victory, because she's frightened that somebody's going to take it. She's going to take what she's earned. She's going to take her balance. Somebody's going to attack, betray, or the fear of. Wow. By Wednesday, under the acceptance, what do we have? The 2 of Cups. This is sacral chakra energy, divine feminine, where we feel nourished and safe. Creation. If you think about the sacral chakra, it's our womb. Everybody started off life in the conception, in the womb, nourished by the mother, feeling safe, feeling warm, ready to take on the world, only to come out into the big bad world and everything be as it is, as it was. It's going to be different for everybody. But this is where we've come with the 2 of Cups. It's an emotional balance that's coming in and accepting some kind of emotions. Now, for me as a reader, the 2 of Cups stands for the masculine and the feminine within us. The emotional wounds that we are coming here to accept and to make decisions on. It's a union of such. But this, I feel, is a union within you. That's something that you've got to accept emotionally. And again, going back to you are good enough and surrendering to the divine if it's getting a little bit complicated. What I will say, we're in Sagittarius season, meaning every zodiac sign has an element, which Sagittarius is fire, so that's drive, passion, moving forward, action. But it's also a mutable sign. It has a theme. So for instance, Aries is a cardinal, which is the go-getter, it's the initiator, it's the moving forward, starting projects. Sagittarius is mutable, meaning it's like water. It's very flowy. Nothing is set in stone with this energy. Things are moving all the time, and this is the energy, if you can, when throughout Sagittarius season, which started 22nd of November till round about the 21st, 22nd of December, it wants us to be mutable. Things are not as they seem right now, so we need to be changing and flowing with life. And I think this is what we're having to accept right now. So let's look at Thursday then and the rejection. What do we have for Thursday? Wow, another 2, and it's in the same energy. The 2 of coins, so that's the 2. So we pulled the 3, didn't we, in that general energy at the beginning that flew out the deck. So there's something about your stability with money. Now, if you look at this card, there's a girl here opening the door, and there's a ship about. Now, it's either coming in or it's going out. I can't really make that whether it is. But in the background, you might not be able to see, but that's that ship, and it's on choppy seas. It's very dark. It's like nighttime, and it looks like it's just sailed over choppy seas. And now the dawn's come, and she's opened the door, and this is what is awaiting her. So there's a choice. How are we viewing life? Are we in this choppy seas of the darkness, in that ship on the night sea? Or do we choose this door, the calm seas, the beautiful sunset or sunrise? It's calm. That's an interesting energy. And this is where the rejection, it's coming under the rejection energy. So this is what we might be creating right now. Remember, we always have a choice. We always have a choice. What are we fearing? The calmness of a situation or the storminess of a situation? That's Thursday. Friday, what do we have? Here we have the Tower. This is more solar plexus energy. This is the where we hold our power, but where we hold our fears. There's the Devil falling from this tower. Oh, the sun is really bright, but I don't want to block it out, guys, because it's gorgeous today. So there's the Devil falling from this tower. So what this says is there's a woman walking away, or there's a devil that's falling. So with this, again, we have a choice. Are we in a situation where we know we are not worthy? We know that it's not helping us grow. We know that it's not serving a purpose. What you're giving is not reciprocated. It needs to change. And this is what the Tower represents. Change. This is a Mars energy. This is fast. But it's also Uranus energy. Look at that lightning. Expect the unexpected. Now, I'm going back to these two people on here, the Devil and this lady. We always have a choice, remember, to see this situation for what it is, accept, have gratitude for the learning from it, the wisdom that's gained, and walk away and change it yourself. Or the universe comes in and pushes you and gives you triggers to bring your attention to it. But these can be quite sudden, unexpected. So by Friday, the Tower's coming in. Now you're thinking, oh, crikey, it's not a very good week. But it is. Change is good. When there's something not aligning to your highest good, remember, it's all to do with your worth and value this week. Now, before we leave, I'm not going to leave on a negative. I'm going to firstly look at the bottom of the deck. The Four of Wands, heart healing, heart chakra. The Four is about stability, bringing stability into your world, into your heart. There's butterflies on here, which always represent transformation. So that's a beautiful energy. And this is what the universe is trying to say to you guys this week. This is what you're worthy of. Heart healing. Your heart deserves more. So I'm going to end on a positive. I'm going to ask what the gifts are. What are the gifts of this week? 28th of November to the 2nd of December. I'm going to bring in my energy oracle. What are the gifts of this week? And as she says that, we have heart healing. This is the 4th chakra, the heart chakra. Archangel Raphael. So for those of you that like the angels and connect with the angels, call in Raphael. Raphael is a physical healing also. And we also flipped over is Daughter Spirit. Now we opened the energy with your third eye, and I did say trust your intuition. Daughter Spirit. Spirit is always protecting us, whether we believe it or not. And it wants to bring in that dove of peace into your life, into a situation. But it's also here to protect your heart. So let's have a look, guys. I'm going to pull 3 cards. What is the gift for this week? I'll pull the cards, then I'll tap into the energy. If you're enjoying this, guys, do give my channel a subscription. The button is below. And a thumbs up. It does help my channel to get recognised by the algorithms. And these messages then can go out and help other people. What do we have? 3 cards. Daughter value. It's mirroring our self-worth and value. This is what the universe wants to open you up to. Knowing your worth and value. For those who have relationships with or unbalanced relationships with money, it's a great week for getting that balance. Remember, these are the gifts this week. Knowing your worth and value. And sometimes that can mean internally. So once we see that situation, people, places are not aligning with our value for our highest good, and we start releasing them and accepting them, this is when the universe comes in and gifts you, brings in stability. Action. What was I saying about Sagittarius? It is about action, moving forward. You can see on this card that there's 2 horses, one dark and one light, one black, one white. It wants you to move with the light and leave the darkness behind. Remember what I was saying about the tower and the devil? There's some old energies that need to fall away. And you either take that liberty of moving away, whether that's a new job that you're absolutely sick to the back teeth of and you don't feel appreciated, or that's a relationship, a family dynamic, and it's going to be different for everybody. This is saying, go towards the light. Taking back your power. Wow. Here we have the first chakra, which is Archangel Michael. There was a lot of root chakra came out here, guys. We're facing our insecurities this week, and this is what the gift is. This is what the gift. Look at that powerful Archangel Michael. So 2 angels have showed the face today. Again, the number on this card is 8. So that's interesting. We have number 8, which is about power. It's the infinity symbol, if you put it upright. 1 and 7 on this card is 8. So there's 2 8s. And this card, 3 and 1, is 4. So 4 and 2 8s. A lot of red, a lot of root chakra energy, a lot of healing, a lot of value. You are good enough. Surrender to the divine this week if you need to, because you have the strength. There's the strength. This is Leo energy. You have the strength this week, and this is the gift, remember. Trust your intuition. Absolutely. Okay, guys, I hope that helped. Remember, you can check in on this anytime. I often do myself. Yeah, take care. See you at the weekend.